The waters had been sanitized, and now the process of restocking missiles, aircraft, fuel, and food could begin. The crews of both Task Group Molniya and the resupply ships worked feverishly to complete this task. Fresh Yak 38s and crews were brought aboard Zinmaya Oktyabra. Sepal anti-ship missiles were loaded onto Ognovoy, and the slight damage that Petropavlovsk sustained due to a Pakistani destroyer was repaired. While all this was underway, new orders came down from GHQ. Command acknowledges receipt of your post-engagement and resupply report dated 9 July after combat action in the Korzay Islands. Fuel, ammunition, and aviation stores are assessed as sufficient to enable continued maneuver and combat operations. GHQ extends congratulations to the officers and crews of Strike Group Molniya. Operational losses inflicted on the Republic of South Africa have compelled their government to enter negotiations and declare neutrality in the conflict. Remaining opposition in this theater is now assessed to be limited to American units. However, our sources within the United States have passed warning that USS Enterprise carrier group is being rerouted to the Arabian Sea to find and destroy you. We assess that continued engagement against this force will risk unacceptable losses, without corresponding operational benefit. You are therefore directed to initiate transit north towards neutral Indian waters, avoiding established shipping areas and predictable patrol lanes. Command has brokered a deal with the Government of India to shelter your force at their fleet base at Kochi. This arrangement will preserve Strike Group Molniya for potential future operations and compel U.S. forces to remain committed in their theater. Further operational guidance will be transmitted to you as soon as possible. If targets of opportunity present themselves, we will pass to you for execution. Good luck, comrades. To the men of Strike Group Molniya, I have received word that the Americans have dispatched the USS Enterprise Carrier Battle Group to hunt for us. This fact alone is a great victory for the Soviet Union. This means that our small force has inflicted such great damage upon NATO, they have been forced to allocate one of their precious carriers to find us. Our continued survival now depends on disciplined maneuver and precise execution. Fleet Headquarters has brokered an agreement for our force to proceed to neutral India, but this transit requires passing through the central Indian Ocean, where our detection is likely. When we are detected, we must strike with overwhelming force. Intelligence reporting indicates that USS Enterprise is operating with reduced fuel and aviation stores and has detached USS Camden to rendezvous with logistics elements just west of Diego Garcia. We will take advantage of this situation to sink that ship. American practice is to protect their underway resupply groups with destroyers and Viking aircraft. We should also expect that their base at Diego Garcia may send Orion and Phantom jets if we are detected. We are joined by our comrades aboard the missile submarine K-184, which has been attached to our force for the duration. We will locate and destroy USS Camden, a Sacramento class, and then disengage before the American carriers can respond. Success will buy us time to reach India, where we will live to fight another day. Good luck, comrades. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to Sea Power, Naval Combat in the Missile Age. Today we are beginning mission number 4 of the Strike Group Molniya campaign, which puts us in command of Strike Group Molniya, and we are tasked with intercepting and destroying American logistics ships that are in support of USS Enterprise and her carrier Strike Group. Strike Group Molniya here has been rearmed, refueled, and repaired, so Petropavlovsk here is capable of making speeds above 15 knots. She was damaged by a Pakistani destroyer early in the campaign, and that damage has been fixed, thanks to our comrades aboard those supply ships down to the south. Our roll-on, roll-off ship is currently in the process of launching helicopters. We are launching a Ka-25TS, which has the pretty good radar, and we are going to start doing some scouting. We also have K-184, an Echo 2 class submarine under our command, and it looks like we have an American submarine right here. Okay, going 5 knots. Info. This could be anything from a skipjack to a 688. I am not a fan of that. We are going to turn around. Let's just turn around and go very deep. Now, the Echo 2 is quite a loud submarine, unfortunately for her. She does have these 8 SSN-12 sandbox anti-ship missiles, though, so I would like to save these for the final mission, assuming K-184 stays under our command. I hope she does. If she doesn't, that would be unfortunate. Okay, first helicopter is airborne. Ka-25. This is just a regular Ka-25. I'm going to have it start laying patterns around the task force. I would like to ID that contact. I have a feeling it's just a neutral merchant ship. It's going 6.6 knots at the moment. We are also prepping more aircraft aboard Zenmaya Octiabra. We are preparing 4 aircraft ready for air-to-air operations, and then 4 other aircraft that are going to go on strike duty. And prioritize this. Okay, there we go. Our Ka-25 is going to the launch point now. Good. Good stuff there. We currently have our VDS sonars deployed, but we are not going active, and we are not using any of our radars. I'm going to operate under MCON for as long as I possibly can. So there are 2 groups of ships out here, and we have 2 objectives. We need to destroy USS Camden, which is somewhere off to the west, and we need to find and destroy the American logistics shuttle ships if we can. They are somewhere off to the east coming out of Diego Garcia. There's going to be a lot of aircraft coming out of here as well. The only good news is it is pretty far. It's over 200 nautical miles. Theoretically, we could just start heading west, putting distance between us and Diego Garcia if the aircraft are a little too much to deal with. We'll see, though. We'll see what's out here. Is our next helicopter airborne? Nope, not yet. They are currently in the process of spooling up. Yak 38s with their air-to-air loadouts are ready. Let's go ahead and launch a pair. They are going to provide cap over the formation. Draken 1 is continuing to head on out. Let's climb up to 6,000 feet and flip on your surface search radar. Not picking anything up just yet. We have our little AGI vessel over here. They are not picking anything up. They have their radar off at the moment. I'm going to keep it off for the time being. Hopefully we can keep this little guy alive. Okay, one thing I do want to do is formation, or excuse me, air defense orders, weapons free on all of our vessels. I want our air defense state to be weapons free. If any hostile aircraft come over, we are going to blast them immediately. Going to see if this little guy will talk to us. Agrees to comply. Hello, merchant ship. Nice to see you. All right, good. We have another radar contact here, going 16 knots, heading 102 degrees. And it looks like some rain has started, a light drizzle. Caliber flight is airborne. Let's climb up to 3,000 feet, and we are just going to patrol back and forth here. And it doesn't have to be pretty, that is fine. Climb up to 3,000, there we go. We've just picked up a second contact up here. 16.2 knots. That is peculiar, isn't it? Let's move over and investigate a third contact. Large. Going 6.4 knots. This may be our merchant ship, USS Camden. Now, what we can do, let's go to the unit reference here. Camden is a fleet auxiliary, Sacramento class. This is what we are looking for. Let's go info. Merchants, merchants, merchants. Belknap. Could be something scary. It could be a Tycho. That would not be good, would it? It does not look like Sacramento class is in the list here, but it very well could be our target. We have an aircraft taking off from Diego Garcia. So let's assume all of these guys have harpoons. Range circles, 85 nautical miles around the target. Okay, right about there. We are in harpoon range of this contact. We have another large radar contact here. And let's draw another 85 nautical mile circle around this guy. This contact is going 6.6 knots, heading away. It's not heading east or west. We have another large contact. Okay. K-184, let's clear your baffles while I'm thinking about it. Caliber 1 flight. Just cruise here. How long do we have for our strike aircraft? 15 minutes for the carry anti-ship missiles, and then 7 minutes for just a regular strike, which is dumb bombs. Nothing too exciting there. Okay, interesting developments. We probably are going to want to turn southeast here momentarily, but let's slow down. All ahead 1/3. No need to rush this. Also, if harpoons are probably already inbound. Formation, let's edit the formation here. I would like to tighten up just a little bit. Ognavoy, come back here. Varyag, come back here. Currently our formation's really loose, but they don't have very many air search assets up looking for us, so. Except this guy. What is this? An F4E Phantom. Cool. Okay, that's problematic. They are heading 250. Probably heading towards our helicopter. And we've picked up another sound contact. It's going 12 knots, changing depth rapidly. I have a feeling this very well might be a whale. Time will tell, though. Cometa 1, head up to investigate this guy. Let's see. Info. We're not sure what it is just yet. We'll have our helo investigate. We are picking up a handful more radar contacts at this point in time. We have all sorts of stuff. We have a formation here going 21 knots. This guy is. And these two contacts are going 15 knots. These may be the ships, the secondary objective here. Shuttle ships. ID these as hostile. I'm going to assume most stuff out here is hostile. Except this one merchant ship and this whale. Everything else is free game. This guy over here is going 20.8 knots. That's pretty fast. It's kind of in the same ballpark as these ships. These two guys going 16.2 knots. Hostile. And this guy's too close to him. We'll ID them as hostile as well. Of course, if we fire at friendlies, we can ask for forgiveness later. This is an F4 dropping down. Cometa 1, run away. Caliber flight, already very low on fuel. These yaks, kind of the worst in a lot of ways. Change course. Let's see if we can get the jump on this F4. He's flying nice and high. Let's see, Petropavlovsk. Still pretty far out of range. We have a second radar contact here. Semi-large. And both going 20 knots. Hostile. Hostile. Another formation here. Merchant ship. This is the first very large contact we've seen. And this guy has the Sacramento in its list. And let me triple check. This is large, and that's very large. Do I just fire now? If we fire from Varyag now, our missiles have a clear flight path. So they're not flying directly over a bunch of hostile ships, which are going to shoot down our missiles. So if we wanted to fire, now is actually a very, very good time. Caliber 1 flight is heading up towards this F4. Oh boy, here we go. Firing a whole bunch of missiles. Come on, get them, get them, get them. There we go, nice. Chaff. All right. Good kill. Head home. Go ahead and head on home, head on home. We have more aircraft out here. We are going to need to launch more aircraft. A very large contact, even if it's anything else in that list, I think it's a worthy worthy thing to shoot at. Besides just a merchant ship. Like a Virginia, obviously probably not the carrier. You know what? We're gonna send it. Fortune favors the bold or something. Let's engage now. 4 Sepal anti-ship missiles are heading towards that very large contact, which I hope is actually a Sacramento-class fleet auxiliary. Okay, folks, missiles are away. I'm gonna have Zenmaya Octiabra break off. The rest of the formation, all ahead flank. Let's start changing course. We are going to start moving away. We're gonna kind of do this like a hit and a run. Hit this thing and get the hell out of here. We have another aircraft closing in. Caliber 2 has no fuel. Zenmaya Octiabra, quickly, all ahead flank. I want you to leave the formation, turn south, and move as quickly as possible. Once we are on a southern course, we are going to launch more aircraft. Petropavlovsk should be able to engage this incoming contact relatively soon. They are on the deck at 80 feet. Weird, very, very weird. Petropavlovsk, can we really start moving quickly now? There we go, thank you. The whole staying undetected thing is up now, I'd say. Let's have everybody. Sensors, air search on. Surface search on. All radars are on. We have another aircraft heading out of Diego Garcia. We have another aircraft coming to from the north as well. I'm fairly confident this is our guy. The briefing said USS Camden was coming in from the west. And this is the only very large contact we have. Draken 1 can continue to approach, see if there's anything else out there. Worst case scenario, we have to use K-184's missiles. I'd rather avoid doing that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, are we turning south performing air ops? You gotta be out of your mind. Okay, Petropavlovsk, turn east. We're recovering aircraft. Okay, launch another air-to-air flight once you're done with that. These yaks have so little fuel, we're constantly performing air ops. This guy is coming in to attack our formation. Ognavoy, let's pick it up, all ahead flank. Let's actually edit formation. Let's get Ognavoy in a little bit closer here. Now, Ognavoy is probably our least valuable ship at this point. She has these Styx anti-ship missiles, which are nice, but honestly, their range is inferior to Harpoons, and I'm hoping I can just stay out of Harpoon range altogether during this mission. And maybe the next mission? Who knows? Chances are we're going to start taking some losses here. I mean, look at all this red. This is the most red I've seen in a while in a mission. Okay, our missiles are flying over these guys. They're still linked, and I hear interceptors coming up towards us. Gosh, that was close. They should drop down here relatively soon. Can we drop down? They're going pretty fast, 970 knots. I'm guessing whatever this is shooting at them. Now, one thing I could do with our Sepal anti-ship missiles is redirect them and stuff. But we're not going to experiment too much with that. We're just going to send them straight towards our prey. We have our mission. That's what we're going to do. Caliber 3-1 is airborne with air-to-air missiles. They are going to move and shoot a single air-to-air missile at that guy on the deck. Our 4 Sepals are still flying on by. Things look okay there. Let's check everything else. I am kind of worried. I'm worried about this. Hello. Okay, harpoons have just been fired. What's their course? 188. Zenmaya Octiabra, run the opposite. She is. Okay, good news about harpoons is they're slow. They're heading 188. Right here. 188. Okay. Straw line. 188. These have to be air launched. 188 right about there. Okay. This group. You guys keep heading that way. Varyag. I'm concerned about trying to run this. Get split up. Yeah, let's do it. All head flank. Petropavlovsk and company. You gotta protect Zenmaya Oktyabra as she recovers her aircraft. Let's see. Let's keep heading east for the time being. Avoid those harpoons. Hey, that little AGI ship came in handy, didn't it? We know there's harpoons up here. Heading this way on this course. Ognavoy, ahead flank as well. We'll see how this goes. We have an S3 closing in. Caliber. Engage. Destroy that S3. Immediately. SAN-1's heading out. Petropavlovsk, why are you... Weapons free, buddy. Get him. Get this thing. Okay, he's bobbing and weaving. That's actually really impressive. Oh, man. Caliber 3-2, dude. Engage again. Come on. Caliber 3-1. I want you right in the flight plan of these harpoons. How about that? See if we can try to down some of them with our air-to-air missiles. Okay, this S3 is getting kind of concerning. Flying on the deck. Come on. Petropavlovsk. Are we not firing? Goblets? Send them. Do not let this thing through. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Place fighter planes in the harpoon's path. Kometa 1, come here. Hopefully protect. Varyag, turn the other way. Just for the time being to avoid these incoming harpoons. Our missiles are closing in on the target now. Okay, we have another F4 Phantom closing in. Still too far away to really do much of anything. Wow, we are very, very lucky. You guys are heroes. Now I'm hoping we'll put enough distance between us, the Harpoon Seekers won't really pick up on any of our vessels. Of course, this one is the problem. Let's kind of turn away here. We'll see what we can do. Okay, anti-ship missiles are closing in on the target. Ooh, interceptor just flew right on by. Fingers crossed at least one gets through. Missiles are closing in on the target. They are not linked anymore, unfortunately, so I can't guide them. It looks like all four may get through here. Okay, this F4 is an issue. Petropavlovsk, salvo 4 at that F4 when you can. Thank you. Okay, you know, I spoke too soon about the missiles. 2 were just intercepted. Not great. And we are about to get hit by harpoons. Okay, come on, one. I just need one. Fingers crossed here. Okay. It looks like, yeah, it's gonna get intercepted. Wow. We could try to fire again. Caliber, you have an F4 on you. Run away. Run away from that. I could try to fire again. I think this is our hostile contact. They're going 20 knots. I mean, what are the odds that they destroy another 4? Now, one thing I do know is there are only 5 missions in the campaign, so we can expend all 8 of our Sepal anti-ship missiles and be okay. Okay, Caliber 3-2. You need to come up and engage that F4. Caliber 3-1, run away. Varyag, do it again. Might as well. Get a hit. K-184 can surface and send a couple of missiles as well. Up to periscope depth. All stop. Caliber 32 is closing in on this F4. Still no sign of those harpoons. We have another F4E closing in as well. Varyag's already engaging. This F4 Phantom is almost in range. Commit to 1, fall back. Keep falling back. Okay, 184 slowly rising. Engage with 4 against this F4. Blow that thing out of the sky so one of our aircraft can head out and engage these A6s. Varyag still running. We are almost in harpoon range of this contact. If this guy had harpoons, he would have fired by now. I'm pretty confident about that. K184, what's your depth? Passing 600 feet. Okay, missiles are outbound, heading towards this F4E. Come on, new ESM contact. More contacts, great, great. This contact's closing in on us. Not big on that. Okay, 2 missiles outbound heading their way. How fast are these guys going? These A6s. 413 knots. They're not going that much faster than the harpoons. The harpoons should be somewhere about here. We should see them soon. New sound contact. It's climbing rapidly, going 12 knots. Could be a whale. Okay, keep loitering here. K184, what's your depth? Passing. Okay. God, this submarine's right here. We have another sound contact up here as well. And, okay, F4E has been destroyed. Caliber 3-2. Engage these A6s. Ognavoy. Salvo of 2. Your missiles suck, range-wise. Okay. Get ready to engage these A6Es when you can. What's our range to this sub? 15 nautical miles. We have a sound contact closing in here. Vampires. Okay, here we go. Harpoons. What's their course? 169. They are heading towards Molniya Octiabra. Engage with our aphids. Come on. These guys got to run the gauntlet, so there is that. I was hoping I'd be able to evade. Okay, air search on, weapons free. Get ready to engage these things. Come on. I think, okay, 2 harpoons are left. Caliber 3, come here, buddy. Weapons free, get them. Ognavoy, get them. Let's go. SAN-3 heading out. Lost contact on the harpoons. These little, they're too small. I think we lost visual. Hit the deck down to 250. Are they all destroyed? I don't know. I don't see them. We're not picking them up on radar. 2 of our Seppels have already been intercepted by this guy. Lost sound contact. We have this noise. Okay, up scope. Up periscope. Okay, we need to destroy these A6s now. I think all of those harpoons were intercepted and eliminated, so good work there. We need to regroup. Engage the second A6 with an air-to-air missile. Okay, Varyag, change course, run away. 1 A6 destroyed, good. 2 missiles flying over. Amazing that 2 of them were intercepted. We have this sound contact, 16 nautical miles away. Just picking up noise. Merchant, it's a merchant ship. Okay, both A6s were destroyed, good. We need to start running. Molniya, MCON, shut off your radar. You are going to split off and run away. 1 missile is closing in and dropping down. I have little to no faith that this missile is going to get through. So we're going to have to tackle this a different way. I suppose we could punch through. Honestly, I'm halfway tempted just to use 4 of these missiles. We'll have 4 in reserve for the final mission. I'm hearing... It's risky, especially in this big threat environment with a submarine right here. The submarine's pretty far. She is heading 315 as well. No, excuse me. She's heading 159. She's maintaining that course. So she is heading away. I kind of have a merchant ship here. One missile heading towards the target. I think it's imperative that we destroy this ship as quickly as possible. Let's start running away first, though. We have 2 large contacts here. And then all of these have to be warships. I don't have much doubt in my mind that they're warships. Okay, our 1 missile is closing in. Let's see if it can cause some damage. Highly doubt it. It's going 780 knots towards the target. Whatever this guy is, and the escort is very capable. They've been doing a good job of intercepting our missiles. Also, whatever this is did a good job of intercepting 2 of them en route to the target. Kind of a shame that happened, but what can you do? Okay, another missile closing in. Yeah, good intercept. Okay, we've identified this as a hostile submarine. Alright, K-184. Surface. Surface the boat. Come on up. We're already facing the target. And we already have sea sprites inbound. I think if we fire these off and run, we'll be okay. Deploy the targeting radar once you hit the surface. The sound contact. Heading 158. There we go, we've surfaced. We're out of Mark 48 range, so that's good. Okay. Targeting radar. I want a single shot at that contact. At the escort. This is so not smart. Okay. I want 2 at our target. Engage it. We gotta move a little bit, apparently. All ahead 1/3. Come on. Too far. No, no, no. Did I click the wrong button? Salvo of 2 at this target. I clicked the wrong button. Okay. Another one away. Okay. And then one last one at this target. I'll stop. There we go. Missile away. Okay. We can redirect some of them if we wanted. What do we got out here? Sound contact. Depth at 2 feet going 5 knots. Good thing we are in the submarine's baffles. Okay, fingers crossed this works. Strike Group Molniya is going to keep running away. Strike aircraft should be ready here. Let's check. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll hold off on the strike. Let's wait until our air-to-air aircraft are ready and prepped. Okay, K-184, it's time to start turning north. We are going to run like hell once we're done here. We have visual, very large contact. Hopefully they don't tell anybody that, hey, there's a submarine here. Remain stationary. Missiles are now diving down. Missiles are dropping down rapidly towards our targets here. Come on. Okay, K-184, this is a sturgeon. Oh gosh, they're going to hunt us down after this. Let's just stay quiet. Maybe. Fingers crossed. There's a sea sprite heading our way. I'd like to sink that sturgeon. Her torpedo range, Mark 48s have a pretty good range. She could be anywhere in this band as well. Once our missiles, you know, frankly, they're on track. Okay. K-184, very deep. Submerge the ship. Down we go. Turn north, run like hell. All ahead 1/3, all ahead 1/3, nice and slow. They definitely know we're here. No doubt about that. Okay, our missiles are closing in. I also think we're in some sort of convergence zone, so we're able to hear them. I'm not so sure they are able to pick us up at this time. Okay, down periscope. Let's go very, very deep and turn north. Okay, missiles are closing in. Can't really direct them around anymore, but they are on target. Naval message. Reconnaissance satellite Cosmos 1932 has overflown your operational area as 0359 Zulu. USS Camden has been positively identified via imaging and emissions. Synthesized targeting data has been passed to your force. Good luck, comrades. Okay, and yep, this is it. We have an Adams and a Sacramento. This is our target. Glad I was shooting at the right thing this whole time. My force is continuing to disengage. Now, I really, really wanted to save these missiles, all 8 of them, for an American aircraft carrier. Sometimes things don't work out the way you wanted. These missiles are the most effective and easy way to accomplish our goal, so we are going to utilize that. And also, it keeps most of the force away from any serious risk if we utilize these missiles. That being said, if all of them hit, one of them is going for this destroyer, and it's going to hit. Amidships, there we go, target destroyed. And there we go, a hit on USS Camden. 2 missiles got through. And we still have half of our ammunition for later. K-184 just has to survive. Keep dropping down. Keep dropping down and run away. The Adams is completely eliminated, so they don't have an escort anymore. Good news there. We have these 2 contacts, which I think are the shuttle force that we need to eliminate. We'll see if the Sacramento, I mean, she should have a big hole blasted in her side. Hopefully it's pretty heavily damaged after that hit. She is slowing down past to 12 knots or so. The Adams is engulfed in flames and sinking. We are going to attempt to launch a strike. Launch all 4 of these aircraft. I'm going to see if we can hit the Sacramento from here. It is a long trip. We're going to have to really be careful when it comes to fuel. We've lost contact on the Sturgeon. Apparently it's USS Queenfish. We're going to continue to just slowly lurk away. We're below the thermal layer, all ahead 2/3. Start moving at around 10 knots or so. Get the heck out of here. Yaks with carry anti-ship missiles are airborne. They're climbing up to altitude. And it looks like Angels 30 is our most fuel efficient altitude. Oh, she's just out of range. We can redirect and head this way, I guess. Just out of range. Man, I need to figure out a way to close, because the Sacramento, it's already doing okay. Looks like the fire's put out. An aircraft patrolling around her. You can see where the Adams went down over here. Let's see. Molniya 1. These guys are just carrying bombs. Climb up to Angels 30. Let's see if you have better range that can get there. Okay. It doesn't look like Molniya 1 is going to be able to make it either. Also, bad news for K-184. All stop. All head 1/3. Helicopter right above us. Sea Sprite. Change course. This guy's about to drop a couple torpedoes right on top of us. That's going to be pretty fun to deal with, isn't it? They're searching. Nice and slow, just lay low. We need to keep tabs on that situation, that's for sure. The current plan is to have Zenmaya Octiabra change course and kind of come around. Hopefully They mistake her as a merchant vessel or something. I suppose we could try to close this gap. The problem is they have harpoons, and I'm assuming this guy probably doesn't because he hasn't fired just yet. Caliber 1 flight, keep heading this way. Molniya 1, head this way. We'll try to hit this large radar contact here. So far, no torpedoes have been dropped right on top of us. So, good news there. I suppose. Now, if this Sacramento continues on this course, she is only going 15 knots. She is slowed down, heading 086. If she continues on that course, we will be able to engage with air power. Okay, Molniya 1 is being targeted. Head over this way. Head over here. I'd like to go after this large contact. That seems like the scary thing, right? Any sort of large escort is a priority. K184. What a legend. Hey, just keep laying low. We're doing okay here. This could be going a lot worse. That first volley of harpoons. If we hadn't spotted that over here, I think we probably would have lost our roll-on, roll-off ship, which would have been a pretty bad loss, frankly. Not good at all. Okay, see, some of my aircraft are already running low on fuel. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. I think we are going to have to replan this strike. Come on. Okay, just out of range. Right? Okay. Head home. just head home. Let's not do this. Let's not waste our yaks like that. We need to properly organize a strike for that. We have a P3 closing in on strike group Molniya. SAN3s are heading out. You can see the booster there. Pretty cool. Heading towards this P3. I was measuring some distances. Once the Sacramento reaches this point, they will only be around 100 nautical miles away. That is well within range. In the meantime, we may try to engage these two here. These are the shuttle ships, I believe. Radar echoes are large. We'll find out. I just don't want to get close to this force. Mostly because they're scary. Harpoons scare me. And I'd like to avoid them if I can. We have 4 missiles outbound heading towards this P3. Hopefully he didn't have harpoons. He may have. And we'll be seeing them relatively soon. Okay, hostile helicopters. It may be worth trying to engage and destroy a lot of these helos out here. 1 missile closing in. Yep, impact. See you later. Another yak strike is about to take off. I'm gonna see if these guys can reach the Sacramento class. They are just carrying 100 kilogram bombs, so nothing too big. Okay, good news and bad news. The good news is flight lead can make it to the target. Just barely. Number 2 cannot. I'm going to break off number 2. Let's just try to hit this little guy, this contact that's closing in on us. Why not? Let's fly. Let's be kind of inconspicuous here. Hopefully they don't just immediately light us up. This guy, okay, they're lighting us up. Okay, hit the deck. Down to 50. Go ahead and RTB. So, it's always the wingman that burns a whole lot of fuel catching up. I'm wondering, I should try to launch these guys individually. We're just operating at the very extremes of the yak's range, which does not bode well. Let's go ahead and break away. Molniya 1-1 will continue heading towards the Sacramento. We'll see if we can maybe get some hits, start some fires, sink the thing. Fingers crossed. We have identified this contact as a Nox, and we also have a hostile missile. Okay, surface-to-air missile. I'm going to have our AGI vessel turn away. So we have a Nox, and then 2 ships the Nox is escorting. Great. Taking care of that Nox may be a little tricky. I currently have Strike Group Molniya heading kind of on the outskirts of this guy's harpoon range. It doesn't look like they're really pursuing us. I don't think they know exactly where we are because we blasted all those aircraft out of the sky. We're also changing course like crazy, which is absolutely helping us here. Let's see, what do I have? These guys are ready with a strike. Let's launch them. They're going to go after the Nox. And if we sink the Nox, we can then engage these two ships, these two merchant ships, relatively easily, I think. But it's just going to be constant air ops. Okay, Volnia 1 is closing in. Bomb the Sacramento. We're going to try to level bomb this thing, it looks like. That's fine, yeah. Fuel's at 34%. We have 3 minutes of flight time left. There's the target. Are they shooting at us? I don't think so. I think their surface-to-air missile box, they're carrying like Sea Sparrows or something. I think it's destroyed. So good news there. If we can get in range, we can sink it. A little bit of cloud cover. There we go, bombs away, get the heck out of here. Hoping for a hit. There we have it. We were able to get a hit. Are they slowing down? No. Maintaining that 15 knots. Okay, but that's good news right there. Get another one ready. Strike long range, call sign, Volnia. Ready them now. We'll send another one out. And we'll just send these guys one at a time. That's some pretty heavy fires that have broken out in her. We'll see. Maybe, okay, one has already been put out. These bombs are tiny. But hey, I'm happy with that. Our next flight is heading towards the Nox. Okay, Yaks are closing in on the target. They're around 16 nautical miles out. I'm gonna have this guy drop down to the deck. Start closing in. I'd like to attack from the bow if I can. Volna 3-1. Start dropping down. Well, actually, keep flying up here. Let them track you. Go down to Angels 20. Let them track you for a little bit. Wait for them to fire one of their missiles and drag it down to the thicker air. There we go. There it is. Okay, down to 50. And break. Hopefully they keep tracking you. And Volnia 3-2 will come in for the kill. Max speed. Let's start really hauling ass here. Already almost in range. Okay. Hey, buddy. Let's really put this thing into a dive, okay? Start pulling away, but not too far away. Okay. Engage with a carry. 3-1. Still no visual on the missile. We're right in the clouds. Which isn't great. Come on. Volna 3-2 is getting close. Okay, come here. Engage. Where is it? Let him have it. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. 3-1. Looking good. Break. Missiles heading towards the Nox. Good stuff. We're in the clouds. Hard to see. Their box launchers angling, but too late. There we go. Hit directly amidships. They're firing. Okay, get the hell out of here. Flares. Chaff. Volnia 3-1. Obviously. Engage. Keep running. Keep running. Break, break. Go away. This one's got us. Yeah, okay. We lost one. Destroy the Nox. One anti-ship missile. Fire. Okay, we're breaking. We're about to get hit by another one. I think. Juke it. It's locked on. Okay, nice work. They have another one. Heading our way, I think. Okay, just get out of here. This ain't worth it. Run like hell. Come on. Okay. They're probably going to fire another. Yeah, just get out of here. Just get out of here. Just run away at this point. We damaged her. She's got a hole. We need more yaks to really do this properly. Not the results I wanted, but we'll live with it. Not our primary objective either, so I don't want to burn a whole bunch of yaks doing this. That missile is still following us. Look at that. I was kind of hoping that hit would do more damage back here. She has to be running really low, frankly. Let's slow... Do not slow down, actually. Keep running. That missile's still trailing us. With any luck, she's actually almost out of missiles, so that'll make the next attack easier. It's just a process of slowly whittling away at our foes. Okay. RTB. RTB. Go ahead and RTB. Are they going to fire another one? Does not look like it. That fire does not look great. So, good news there. Some good news. Let's check over here. Strike is being prepped. Let's abort this. Let's get 2 more ready. Actually, 1 ready. Strike long range. Yes. Ready that. And then another one strike long range. Ready it. We'll launch individually. And head out. And hopefully just pinprick this thing to death. Next yak strike is away. They are heading towards USS Camden, the Sacramento class. Bombs are being dropped on the Sacramento. Volna 1 just dropped its bombs at a high altitude. Number 2's coming in for a lower drop, hopefully more accurate, and then 3 will follow up as well. Let's see. I'm hoping we get, 3 hits. That's 300 kilograms of explosives. We start some fires, some ammunition cooks off, something like that. Would be very nice, wouldn't it? Volna 2 is at 10,000. There we go. Got a hit. Another fire started. Good. Okay, going down nice and low. This is pretty risky because this thing has Sea Whiz, which was operational. We could come in from the front. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do just that with this aircraft. Volna 2. Let's change course. Keep dropping down. There's a target. She's burning up. Volna 3. Continue to just bomb this thing. And it looks like they've already put that fire out. Of course they have. Just did absolutely nothing. Okay, just bomb them. Turn in and engage. We're running low on fuel. Don't have a whole lot of time to do this. Okay, looking good. I think only 1 bomb hit last time, so if we get 2 bomb hits, it's a little better. Let's see. Is there Sea Whiz operational? This stuff has to be damaged, right? I feel like we got a bomb hit right there. Volna 2 popping up. We're about to find out in a very angry way. Yep, get out of here. We lost them. Okay, we got a bomb from altitude then. That stuff is still operational. I'm kind of surprised. That's not operational though. I guess if we did come in from the bow, but it's only a matter of time before it would hit us again. Okay. I would like to hit this Sacramento with something a little heavier than 100 kilogram bombs. So this may be our last attack for a minute. Let's see the bombs. I mean, look at these tiny little things. All right, another bomb hit on target. That was a little better. She is dropping down. Her speed's dropping once again. A big fire has broken out on the bow. Looks like she's taking on some pretty serious water in the bow as well. Down to 10 knots. I guess we can send another trio out that way. How far away is this thing now from us? 134 nautical miles. We're still kind of skirting the edge of harpoon range here. Our roll-on, roll-off ship is operating under MCON still. What do I got? We are currently servicing some aircraft. We have 1 ready, 2 more returning to base. We are down to 6 aircraft. We have lost 2 already today. Not great. How's our Nox friend doing? Zigzagging around. Big hole in the side. These 2 ships are A-okay. What is this? Unit reference. Great, they have Sea Whiz and they have guns. It's going to be a hard thing to sink. I think our best bet is to destroy the Nox and then try to bomb these 2 guys if we can. Alrighty, folks. 3rd time is the charm, at least for bombing the Sacramento. We have 2 aircraft with the long-range loadout. And then we have 1 back here, which is actually in range now. This guy is carrying a 250 kilogram bomb, so those are going to do a good amount of damage. There she is in the open. Looking pretty good. Bombs away. Okay, get out of here. Number 2's closing in. Try to hit this guy. Drop bombs on the target. Stay out of the way of that Sea Whiz. That stuff is deadly. Okay. Getting ready to drop here. There we go at Angels 20. Pretty impressive bombing skills regardless. And then this one is following up and missed. 1 group of bombs just flat out missed. Not entirely surprising that we get some misses here. I just need to sink this thing. Now she is back up to 15 knots. They get hit by a bomb, they repair it almost immediately. It's amazing. They are very experienced crews on this thing, I would imagine. Okay, we should have another group of misses. How unlucky. Okay. We'll drop down pretty low for this attack. Let's come in from the bow. And we'll drop down to 10,000 feet. Okay, we are at 10,000 feet. All bombs. Get this guy. Hopefully there's a nice break in the clouds. Coming in from the bow. I'm glad we finally... It's good to know we have enough fuel with these 250 kilogram bombs now. Alright, bombing from a rather low altitude comparatively. Should be dropping here any second now. These clouds are just very, very heavy. I could try to go lower. What do you see? There we go, bombs away. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed here. The next strike will be 3 aircraft with these 250 kilogram bombs. If this doesn't sink her, I'm thinking we may get another couple of misses here with how things have been going so far. There we go, hit directly amidships. Great. And 1 near miss. Speed's dropping down again. We'll launch 3 more if this doesn't sink her. Alrighty, folks. Another strike is inbound, heading towards the Sacramento. We are dropping down 10,000 feet. Caliber 1's going to 6,000. We also have a development here. I did change course, and these guys all turn towards us. They are not pursuing very quickly, but they are turning towards us probably to engage. This is going to be an issue. These guys here. Caliber 1. All right, 2 bombs on the Sacramento. Okay, thank you. Caliber 2. Keep dropping down. Come on. I need to sink this thing. She is doing A-okay. Yeah, I would be kind of annoyed if we were using decent munitions, but we've been using very small bombs. There we go, bombs away. Heading towards them. Okay. 6,000 feet is an okay altitude to do this at. Just look at these holes in the deck. This ship is taking an absolute battering. Still capable of moving. Oh, here we go. Naval message. Radio intercept show USS Camden is burning and sinking. There we go, finally. Enemy forces are abandoning the ship and requesting rescue from Diego Garcia. We assess that American forces from Diego Garcia are routing northwest to directly join Enterprise Group. We will continue to monitor enemy communications and report all intercepts. There we go. She is sinking. Mission accomplished. Are they going to turn around now? It does not look like they are turning around. That was a lie. Go ahead and RTB. I think we're going to try to disengage. I would like to sink these merchant ships if we could. The problem is, how far are they now? I mean, not too much further away than Sacramento was. Sacramento was 124 nautical miles out. These guys are 120, so they're actually closer. The problem is we have to fly directly over all these hostile ships. I could use K-184. We'll keep sailing away. We'll prep a strike. We'll see what happens. We have another strike ready. We are closing in on these contacts that are pursuing us. We need to start picking them apart. This contact's turned towards this large radar echo. Let's try to bomb them at altitude. Heading directly for them. Their radars aren't going off just yet, whatever this is. Caliber 1-2, close in. And Caliber 3 is carrying anti-ship missiles. Okay, we should be able to drop here relatively soon on whatever the heck this is. They are almost in range. I don't think they realize we're hostile yet. We're only going 470 knots, so... We are hot, though. I would shoot me, frankly, at this point. Absolutely. Almost in range. We are carrying 4 Fab 250s. This time around... Mostly because we're engaging stuff that's nice and close to us. There we go. Okay, can we drop? Max speed. Let's go. Come on. Almost there. Engage this thing. We have more closing in. We gotta risk it. Bombs away. Get the hell out of here. Hit the deck. Down to 50. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Missiles tracking us. Break. Chaff flare. Good. If we get a 250 kilogram bomb hit on this guy, that is going to mess up whatever that is. Okay, Rim 7's tracking us. Chaff. Oh, gosh, lost another one. Not great. Caliber 2-1, close in. Hopefully we get a bomb hit. Did they report any bombs hit? No. Caliber 1, break. 2-1, break. Bombs are probably still falling. Okay, we hit something. Their radar's still working, though. New ESM contact. I heard the sound effect. Okay, hit the deck, down to 50. Let's try something, down to 50. Get nice and low. I don't even know what the heck this is. It's definitely some sort of warship. Caliber 3, max speed. Caliber 1 is already booking it in a dive. Okay, what are we working with? They are 11 nautical miles out. This contact's now only going 10 knots. Oh, yep, I see the burning out there. It looks like we hit her in the stern. Caliber 2-1, come around. And let's engage with the Kory anti-ship missile. We have another visual contact over here. This very large contact was the most concerning one. Looks like whatever that is, it's taking on a lot of water. It's a spruance. Ouch. Okay, and we hit her in the stern. Drop more bombs on it. Just hit it. I will trade a spruance for a yak. Okay, we have a sea sprite over here. Do I want to go after their friend? No, we want to finish off the spruance. They have freaking Sea Whiz though. Break off, break off, break off. Climb up. Angels 10. We are launching a Caliber anti-ship missile at them. We have a Nox over here. Let's go after the Nox. If we have the ability to go after the Nox, go after the Nox. Anti-ship missiles closing in. Caliber 3. Good hit, good hit. Get out of here. Max speed, run like hell. That spruance has got to be sinking. Okay, Caliber 2-1. Bombs on the Nox. Caliber 3. The spruance looks pretty bad. However, the Americans have a nasty habit of being able to repair their ships. Caliber 2-1's going to try to drop all sorts of bombs all over this Nox. Bombs are almost in range. There we go, bombs away. Get the hell out of here. Head on home. Okay. Anti-ship missile. Break. Oh gosh, we lost another yak. Missile missed. That spruance is probably done for. The Nox, though, if we sink 2 warships for 2 yaks, I mean, it hurts a bit, but I will take that. Beautiful hit. Right on the Nox. Lots of bombs bracketed her, but 250 kilogram bomb directly amidships. That's going to hurt. Okay, I feel comfortable having our force turn north to engage and destroy the rest of these guys. We have 2 more yaks airborne over the target area. Caliber 1-2, let's break. Head over this way. Caliber 1. Let's start dropping down. The rest of Strike Group Molniya is heading towards these contacts now. We have lots of helicopters detected. Let's see what's going on. We only have 1 radar echo though. That being said, our good helicopter is airborne now. They have been serviced. Climb up, flip on your radar. Picking anything else up? Just the 1 large contact. That is dead in the water. Is it burning? I do not see any fires out there. It is possible everyone has decided to run away. I would not blame them at this point. Alright, keep climbing up. The Nox may have gone under. No idea. We have a very large contact here. This is just a merchant ship, I think. I think we identified this pretty early on. Caliber 1, no visual. There was another ship somewhere over here. And this thing's just dead in the water. What's our current altitude? Climb up. The Angels 10. This guy's hostile. I think this is a spruance. But there was a second frigate somewhere, and we have no sign of it. There's a frigate. Draken 1, keep heading this way. Keep climbing. This is probably the Nox. It's dead in the water. I'm not too concerned about the Nox. But you know what? Get some target practice in on it. Finish it off. Hostile. Caliber 1-1. Drop bombs on the spruants. Okay, all 3 contacts are stationary. I think I know what's happening here. Is Silex in range? Not yet. I think the formation leader's crippled, so they're all stationary. Something that would be cool if the AI did not do. Let's keep on closing. We're almost in Styx range. This guy, this contact may be able to fight back. Chances are it will be able to. Okay, just keep our eyes peeled. Lots of contacts around here. I have no idea where the other ships went off to. Okay, caliber 1-1. Don't see any smoke down there. So I have a feeling they are doing a pretty good job at repairing the spruants, which is amazing, but not entirely surprising. Lots of hostile helicopters doing search and rescue, I'm sure. Okay, yep, there's the spruants. Dead in the water. Fires have been put out. But she's not shooting. I don't think there's much they can do. Bombs away. Bombs away on our second yak. Bomb hits on the spruants. And we are continuing to push our advantage. Let's mop this up and we will prep a strike against these contacts that are somewhere over here. We are going to try to engage and destroy these replenishment ships that are somewhere over here if we can. Multiple air contacts. Yeah, we're picking up a bunch of sea sprites. Not surprising. Styx anti-ship missiles almost in range. The second ship we bombed is also burning, and it looks like she may end up going down as well. Okay, 2 ships of the 3 are going down to the bottom. We've just fired a Styx anti-ship missile at this last vessel, mostly because I don't want to waste any good ammunition against them. I don't think our SAN-3s are in range. No, they are not. We do have Silex, which are almost in range if we need to utilize those. These merchant ships have turned away. They are on a heading of 142. And you know what that puts them in the path of? K184. If they continue on this course, K184 will be in a position to fire her wake-homing torpedoes. We are going to start moving at standard speed. How fast are they going? Only 15 knots. Yeah, we'll be in position to engage those. And we are going to disengage. We've done our job. Let's get the heck out of here. We've done more than I anticipated we would. Hopefully this Styx manages to hit. If not, I mean, we can just send another aircraft out to finish off this contact here. The semi-large contact going 21 knots is hostile. It's probably the escort. Styx anti-ship missile is closing in on this crippled frigate. It doesn't look like she's able to put up much fight at all. Hopefully they've already abandoned ship, but they're deploying chaff. Let's see here. Looks like the Styx is locked in. That's going to hit. Strike Group Molniya is turning away to disengage completely. The rest is up to K184. The most frustrating thing imaginable just happened. These merchant ships just changed course to head away from K184. Right as we were about to torpedo them. Look at our torpedo range. Right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Strike group. Let's see, what time will we be engaging? It's just so far. I can't believe this has just happened. We can try to close at full speed. Let's see, they are going 15 knots. I don't want to risk our sub. Slow down, all ahead 1/3. I think we are just going to disengage. We were able to complete the primary objective, sink a whole lot of escorts, and keep all of our ships alive. That is a victory to me. I'm not really interested in hounding these guys. And chances are, air support out of Diego Garcia is really going to get its act together and hammer us. So let's get out of here. Here we go, folks. The after action report. We did quite a lot of damage. I mean, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 NATO ships destroyed, 1 damaged. We did destroy USS Camden as well. In exchange, we lost 5 Yak 38s. Now, the primary objective was completed. We did not complete the secondary objective, partially because I'm tired, and also partially because I really did not want to risk K-184. There is an American fast attack submarine in the area. The Echo 2 is really loud, and I already really risked K-184 earlier by launching the missile, so I think disengaging probably is the safest thing to do here. Anyway, folks, I hope you all enjoyed this video. This mission was a difficult one, that's for sure. Definitely the most difficult one so far. We'll see how the next one is, but I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.